What's up, y'all? So today we're going to be making some spicy coconut curry chicken wings. Let's get started. So first I'm going to take my chicken wings and I'm going to add a few tablespoons of curry powder. I like to use the spicy Jamaican curry powder because I feel like it has more flavor. You can use whichever one you want, but I feel like for the maximum flavor and spice, use a spicy Jamaican curry powder. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add my crushed red pepper flakes. If you really love spice, I definitely suggest adding this. If you don't, I'll say do about half. Next, we're going to add our smoked paprika. I feel like this really adds a little bit of smokiness to it. People say it don't have flavor, but I think it does. Next, I'm going to roll a lime. I'm going to add the juice of that lime into the chicken because this is going to be like our marinade, and we need a little bit of acid in order to really make those chicken wings nice and juicy, honey. Alright, so now you just want to take a pair of kitchen tongs, or if you have on gloves, you can toss this around with your hand, however you want to do it. Just make sure it's sanitary, girl. But you don't want to skip this step. This is going to ensure that all of your chicken wings have the maximum flavor and it gets all of those juices and seasonings. And that's about how it should look at this step in the process, nice and coated and seasoned. And remember, the full recipe is listed on my blog, link down below. But next, we're going to go ahead and add some coconut milk. The coconut milk is going to add some moisture to it as well as that coconut flavor that we're really looking for with our coconut curry chicken wings. And then again, you just want to make sure you toss that around. We will be transferring this into a Ziploc bag, but I just like to toss it around and get it coated in the bowl first. And then I'm going to add just a little bit more smoked paprika and some seasoning salt to add some true flavor. And then we're going to add some ground black pepper. And again, exact measurements will be on my website, link below. And then next, we're going to go ahead and mix it all together. Do y'all see a trend here? Make sure you're mixing it around so that all of your seasonings get in everywhere. Now, in order to make this process a lot less messy and to make sure everything is fully coated in the liquid mixture, the coconut milk mixture, I'm going to go ahead and transfer my chicken wings into a freezer safe or refrigerator safe Ziploc bag. And once I transfer all of the chicken wings into the bag, then you want to pour the remaining liquid marinade into the bag, because that's going to ensure the maximum flavor and moisture. And that's what you want, especially if you're going to be broiling them, however you're going to be cooking them. Because marinating, you want to make sure all of that acid and that coconut milk and, seasonings are penetrating everything, and make it look just like that. Pat it down, make sure everything's covered. And I just put mine in a bowl and put it in the fridge overnight. This is the next day, and I'm going to go ahead and put that avocado oil on my pan and lay my chicken wings out flat and evenly, nothing on top of each other. And I definitely suggest avocado oil because it can cook at high temperatures, and with broiling it is at a very high temperature, so you don't want to use like olive oil or anything. Then I'm going to put those babies in the oven under the broiler. As you can see. And while those are in the broiler, we're going to get started on the sauce. I'm adding my coconut milk to a small saucepan and bringing that to a slight boil. Next, I'm going to add my blend of seasonings. We got some smoked paprika, some chicken bouillon powder, some salt, some pepper. And then we're going to make sure that's mixed around before we go ahead and add our spicy curry powder and all of our other ingredients. This sauce is a necessity for this chicken. It makes the flavor. Next, I'm just going to add more of that spicy curry powder to my sauce, and I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. Right now it's on like a medium-high heat. You don't want this at like a hard rolling boil, just like a soft boil like you see here. Stir that in, and then next we're going to add our chili paste. a necessity as well. You don't have to add as much if you don't like it as spicy, but I added a little extra honey because I love it. Next, I'm going to add the zest of 1 lime, and then I'm also going to add the juice of that lime. This also makes the flavor. Do not skip this step. And as you can see here, I'm just adding the rest of the juice of that lime. You want to use the whole lime, the zest, and the whole lime. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add some fresh parsley from my garden, just freshly chopped parsley. Don't use the dried stuff for this. You want to have that fresh, vibrant flavor of the parsley, so make sure you're using the fresh stuff. Go ahead and mix that in. And from there, just boil it until it gets to your desired thickness, and it will thicken as it sits. And then this is how it should look the first round out of the broiler on the first side, nice and golden brown. Now we're just going to go ahead and flip these over to the other side because I like it crispy on all sides, honey. If you don't like it that crispy, then you could just leave it like this because they're basically cooked, but I like them crispy on both sides. So go ahead and flip them and put them back under the broiler for the same amount of time. And now I'm going to go ahead and plate it up. And as you see, they look very crispy golden brown on both sides, honey. And FYI, this bomb kale, I have the recipe on my website as well as with this chicken and these bomb roasted sweet potatoes. All the recipes are listed on my website, nique.com. And there we go with the sauce. I'm telling y'all, this is why that sauce is necessary, because it makes the wings. Go ahead and make this at home, y'all. Let me know what you think. Comment down below if you made it. Tag me in your photos when you make it. I want to see all y'all pictures. Thank you so much for watching, and please tune in to the next one.